and welcome back to the second episode of Brats in the Back Row. I'm Allie.
I'm Emily.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Melina.
And we're the titular brats talking in the back row of the theater. This is the podcast where each episode one of us forces the others to watch, discuss, dissect, and analyze a film of their own choosing. And this week I forced the other brats to watch 20th Century Girl. But before we get into the movie, how are you all? What do we do? What are we doing? What's up?
Tired.
Slay.
Work.
Great.
Capitalism.
Yeah.
This may be.
Yeah, we have real lives outside of this.
This possibly may be the first episode you're watching. I haven't gotten any news about my
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah. For anyone who
yeah.
doesn't know, this is either the first episode or the second episode, because we did film an episode last week or something, but then Emily's computer died.
Exploded.
It not
Flash.
like literally, figuratively exploded.
It was
And the hard drive is
I mean, it did on the inside.
something.
something.
Yeah.
So my hard
Oh,
drive,
I'm
I'm
feeling.
on my computer right now, like the actual physical thing, but my hard drive collapsed in question. I don't know. It got really hot.
Mhm.
That's what happened. And my computer got really hot and it like shut down as I was exporting the edit of the first episode.
Yeah.
It was literally
It was done.
It was literally like 99%, and then it was like, boo, and I was like, okay. And so
Yeah.
with that, then my computer started crashing, and then it went into terrible mode, and now I don't have a hard drive, but it's getting fixed. Hopefully, we get that data back.
Hopefully we get
If
that
not,
camera
we
to
just-
go away.
Now we just have lore. That's if it never comes back, that's just the lost episode, and we're never telling any of you what that episode was.
Never.
It's gone.
So
And we're
it
never
might
doing
be a
that movie
Patreon
again.
episode. Well, we might do it for
Oh, that'd be
Patreon.
fun.
To get it back.
But
If
we
we
do
need
need
to
to
get
get
the
a Patreon
Patreon.
first.
We need to get it
We
back.
do need to get to Patreon.
We don't have a Patreon yet, folks, but when we do,
Soon.
Bet.
Yeah. Look for that lost episode, I guess. Well, this week I asked you all to watch 20th Century Century Girl, the movie, which is a Korean movie. I am the one in the group who's very much into like K-pops and K-drama, so I was a little nervous having you guys watch this because you guys aren't huge in like the foreign film department. I was like, they're gonna hate it. I even told you that I'd forgive you if you watched the dub, went for the sub version, which I think is the better version. Yeah. Did you guys like
did.
it? Did you like the movie? Yeah.
I
Great.
liked
Thank you,
it.
Sarah.
I will say, I started the movie with the dub version, just not because I did that on purpose. I want everyone to know I didn't do that on purpose. That's how Netflix started me on, because Netflix is racist. Yeah,
Yes.
and it was crazy.
Oh,
And I was like, why
that's
does
This
why
is
does
true.
this sound so jack? Because they're talking in English or whatever. But then I
Mhm.
figured it out. So, but it was great. I fucked with it.
Great.
I have
Emily?
a comment. My Netflix is broken, and so the entire time I watched this with the subtitles and everything. But my Netflix, I don't know, it couldn't get me to like, the original language. It was in the Spanish version the entire time. And so
Spanish.
What?
it was Spanish dubbing, English subtitles.
Oh, that's crazy.
And so I was watching it and I'm all,
Oh.
this is not Korean. This is
No.
she just said "Kien," and I was like,
This is Espanol.
Spanish is happening. So I had to, and I was like trying to fix it, and I gave up. So I was like, whatever, I'm gonna listen to Spanish.
What is going on with your stuff?
What an experience.
My technology
Yeah,
is rising against me.
Oh my god, it's Transformers.
I didn't know you could dub stuff on
Yeah.
Netflix. I didn't know that was an option.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 It just depends what's available to you.
Well, it's also for like all of the white people that were probably complaining about having to read subtitles the whole movie. Because then they couldn't scroll
This
on
is
their
true.
phones, which is what my parents
It's
complain
not
about.
that hard.
No.
Guys.
But my parents love to scroll on their phone during movies.
Mhm.
Jail.
That's terrible.
Jail.
Watch the movie. Cancelled. Okay.
It's hard to call
This
out my
movie was
parents like that.
directed. No. call them out, please. This movie was directed by Panguri and released in October of 2022, which so it's like relatively new. 20th Century Girls follows teen girl Nabora, who's played by Kim Yong-jun, who, for those of you who are also into K-dramas, she's from My Demon and Chicken Nugget. And this is about how she falls in love for the first time. I want to talk about Chicken Nugget for a little bit because I haven't seen it yet, but it's on my list.
Okay.
This is real. I assume she slays in this drama because this girl, Kim Yong-jun, she's been in the industry for a while. She started as kind of like a child actor in like commercials and stuff like that.
How old is she?
A lot the She's only like 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she's
I-
very I was yeah.
She does look very
Yeah.
young though.
Yeah.
She's-
I don't know. I just
yeah.
thought that she was like 36, but she looks like 22, which
Yeah.
like pop off.
Like one of those people who are like
You know?
in their 30s and
Yeah.
they look younger.
Yeah. But congrats to
No,
her.
the guy who plays Pong Won-ho, who is the
Yeah.
main lead, he's 33.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Look at, I will say.
Incredible. He
I
was
was
nice
very
to look
I
at.
don't know
Although
what he's doing.
He was very nice to look at.
he was.
Yeah, and I was watching some of the behind the scenes videos or like, the press tour videos that they make the cast do after
Yeah.
when they're promoting the show. Right. And apparently, Kim Yeon-jun, she was really excited to do this movie because she was like, "Oh, I get to act with other people my age." And then she got onto set and everyone was really intimidated by her because they were like, "Oh, she's good at acting because she's been doing this for so long," and they were treating her very
Mhm.
formally and stuff.
Guys,
And then she was like,
guys,
"Please
she
don't do
just
that."
wants
And they were like,
friends.
"Okay." She just wants friends.
Well,
Free my girl.
I don't know if you know this. Does she usually act with people that are older than her or younger?
I think. I believe probably older
Does she
than
do
her.
a lot of? Okay. Does she do a lot of teen dramas, rom-coms, whatever? I don't know. Sorry.
I think so. My Demon is a rom-com. That one is also very recent. Chicken Nugget. I don't know what Chicken Nugget is. Let's talk about Chicken Nugget. It's on my list of dramas to watch. Please pull it up. All I know about Chicken
pulling it
Nugget
up.
is ready? This girl
Yeah.
turns into a chicken nugget, and her dad and her brother have to protect the chicken nugget. They have to protect the chicken nugget until they figure out a way to turn her back.
Girl, what?
Aliens are also involved. I don't know how.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
All I know.
I
Called
have
Chicken Nugget. That's so funny.
I have the Wikipedia synopsis up. Okay. Wikipedia synopsis says Choi Min-ha, the daughter of a company president, mistakes a new machine as a device which helps her with her fatigue. Crazy. Why would you just step into a device you don't know what it does?
She was tired.
She was tired. She was so tired, and so she steps into the device, and she's accidentally turned into a chicken nugget. As her father, Choi Seon-man, and intern Go Baek-jung, who has a crush on her, try to turn her back into a human, they discover unexpected secrets, which is presumably the aliens that Allie mentioned.
I'm guessing the aliens.
That's
yeah.
insane.
Wait, is it a dino chicken nugget?
No, it's just a regular chicken nugget.
What kind of chicken nugget is it?
nugget?
Can
Well,
she talk?
It's a chicken
Underneath
nugget.
She talks
No, it's
as a chicken.
Like in
from the trailers I've seen, it's just the chicken nugget.
It's just
When
a
did
thing?
this come out?
It's just very recently, like this spring, I think.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
So
You guys remember the annoying orange? Where it's just an orange
Oh
and
my
his
God.
mouth is just talking?
Yeah.
What if that's what they do with the chicken nugget?
They like animate a mouth
She's-
onto it.
Yeah, and
Mouth
they have a real chicken nugget that they have on like fishing wire or whatever. They're just bouncing around, and then they animate a mouth.
Like that scene in the Lego movie when it's like
Yeah.
it's just his character going up and down.
Yeah, that movie fucks.
the only
Real.
other thing I've heard about this like drama is this last semester I was listening to NPR on the way to school, and the entertainment section came up on my way to school, and it was this dude, and he was like, well, Dave's gonna talk to us about chicken nugget now. And I just know that this only happened because Dave spent the last week walking around the office being like, guys, have you seen chicken nugget? Guys, we need to talk about chicken
Guys, we
nugget.
have to
And they
talk
gave
about
him a
chicken
little
nugget.
chicken nugget. And it was just like he was so overwhelmed by how good the show was that on this little 5-minute section he had on the radio, he just kept saying, it's about love. It's about love and caring for people,
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
about love.
In
And
here.
it's like
So
when you
cute.
love people so much,
In
you
your
want to
heart.
protect them.
And
So it
isn't
is when
that
I
what
watch
life's
this.
all about?
And
Finding
it
the
really
chicken
is that
nugget
not
in your
just,
heart?
like, a human spirit?
I'd love to
Maybe
be
the
Dave.
chicken nugget is a friends.
I'd love to be Dave. I'd love to just annoy all of my coworkers for a week straight about my newest hyperfixation, and then they gave me a platform to
Yes.
talk about it.
You already
Exactly.
What do you
That's
think?
the
What's
podcast.
this?
Imagined it.
What the
do
hell's
that.
this then?
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's right. So fun fact, this is the director Banguri's directional debut.
Hey.
She had for like a full feature film. She had made like a little movie in college that she showed at her school's film festival. But this was her first like full-length movie, which is I think this was pretty good for a
Okay.
first try. I don't know how directing
pretty
works,
good.
but hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
the plot line is also slightly based on the director's own personal experiences because when she was younger, she also followed a guy around and took notes on him and reported back to her best friend.
And he died, and he has passed on. Spoilers.
He actually
What did-
died.
Sorry.
Is the open heart surgery best friend part of her real life experience?
No, just the fact that she took notes on the guy.
That's the that's the crazier. Like, why is that not a part of your life? We were like, you know what?
Yeah.
My friend needs a heart transplant.
That's. Oh my! I have a lot of questions now.
We
Getting to the
see
movie?
the beginning of the movie. I don't know. Well, it starts with
Sure.
Nabora and her best friend,
Getting a heart
Hindu.
transplant.
and who's getting a heart transplant. She needs to leave to America to get a heart transplant.
And she's doing that with a fuck ass bob. You see that? Her bob's
Oh,
crazy.
the
Yeah, wait.
Bob.
Did she have a bob?
She starts,
Yeah.
she has long. She at the beginning of the
At the
movie, she
end.
has long hair.
Okay,
When
that's
she
what I
comes
thought.
back from the U.S., she has short hair.
They cut it off to get to the heart.
Yeah.
They couldn't.
Because you can't get to the heart without cutting off her hair.
Gotta give her.
Also, is America the only place that you can get a heart transplant?
Yeah.
I don't think it was a
Or is-
heart
or
transplant.
is
I
that-
think she just
or
it was like a
or
very
whatever.
complicated heart surgery.
But like, don't they have people in
for a new
Korea who
heart.
can do that?
Hmm.
I know it's
There's-
probably like to get her out of the way so that like they can do love.
You go over here now. You go to America.
You have to disappear for a little bit so that we can do some love.
Go to New York.
Maybe it's like a specialist. You know? Like, maybe
It
she
was
has, like, a
probably
very
just someone
rare
that they
heart
decided was
condition.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I
The way
don't
she
know.
talked about America was so funny, though. She was like, there's buildings, and there's movie stars everywhere.
No, for real.
And she was in New York City. I was like, girl.
Yeah. I was like,
that's
girl,
the
you're not
peaceful
seeing
of me.
you're not seeing anybody.
Like,
That's the porta
it's
potty.
it's crazy. She's like, wow, the buildings are so tall. I'm all, you live near Seoul?
Yeah.
Like, huge
Like,
metropolis.
I know you've seen tall buildings. Babe, love you. Well,
Yeah.
she's stressed. She's
Well, she
getting
can't
a
get
heart
too
surgery.
stressed.
Heart surgery.
That's why she can't go on that
Oh, yeah,
roller
that's right.
coaster.
That's right. Yeah.
That's
this is
also my
true.
thing. Why did they let
Oh.
her go on a plane if she has a heart condition?
How is she getting back to Korea?
Yeah. Also, she was perfectly fine after that surgery. Like she was gone for like 3 months. It was not long.
Nothing.
No.
There's no other qualms with the movie. It's just the realisticness of this heart medical operation.
Genuinely, that was my only qualm with the movie. I really liked this movie. That was the one thing I could not get behind.
Why the fuck is this happening? Like,
Why is she going to America? Why is she flying? Why isn't she gone for
How
longer
else is
than
she
2
supposed?
months?
She's not gonna take a boat because she
No,
had to do
but, like-
recovery.
Going through Ellis Island.
Well, yeah, but you get the
Ellis
surgery
Island.
in Korea.
I think they
Maybe
just
it was a
found someone
specialist.
better in the U.S. Yes.
God, the US
Also,
is
it's
not
the
all-
90s. I think at this point the U.S. is like slightly advanced on like I'm not saying we have the best medical service ever, but I think in the 90s it was like just a little more advanced than other places. Also, I saw a lot of complaints in your guys' notes about the 90s aesthetic in this movie,
was
or at least
oh
or
my
the
God.
lack of it.
It's
really
also
not.
really-
It was bad.
She has
I did make a point. I don't know what the 90s aesthetic in Korea was like. I know that it was probably different, but still, I didn't know what was going on.
it was
I
you
don't think
could
it was too far off.
it's very much someone imitating what the 90s was like.
Mhm.
And she's like, "Look guys, I have a scrunchie on my wrist
Yeah.
and I wear
I've-
a flannel."
Those everything that they wore, I've seen at Target like 2 weeks ago. Like, these are not 90s clothes. These were made.
1 year cycle. It's back. The
Come-
90s
Yeah,
are
but
back.
like, they look like Target cheap,
It
you
was
know,
very 2020.
exploited labor clothes.
Shit.
Okay.
Timu.
The Peter Pan
Temu.
collar with like the heart.
Shein.
Uh,
That was crazy.
Oh yeah. That was definitely, even I clocked that. I was like, that's the wrong
Yeah.
decade.
Mhm.
So funny.
yeah.
But I
In the
mean,
2000s.
we didn't watch this movie for the costuming. We watched it for the
No.
plot,
For
which
the
it was a
fun.
good plot. For the plot.
For the love.
For love.
This is
Love.
once again a
And
movie where
deceit.
everything could be solved if they just went into a throuple. Life will be better. Quadruple.
No, dude, I-
Quadruple. Gotta get the friend in there.
Wait,
I thought
what's
they were
the
gonna
trouble?
do. I thought it was challengers, or whatever. I wrote
You both
challengers
said that.
in
I
my
thought that was
Challenger.
crazy.
I also like
Challengers.
challengers. What's a
Is
quadruple?
it?
So for those of
Did you ask what a quadruple was, Sarah?
What?
Did you ask what a quadruple was?
No. I'm aware of what that is.
Oh.
You mean like the two men in
Oh.
her? Or her and the girl and the
Yeah.
one guy?
Oh, I didn't even think about
No.
that. I was thinking the two, because when I
Okay,
was
we're
thinking the
mixing it
throuple
up.
thoughts, it was when she's in, New York gallivanting around having heart surgery
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever. And I was like, they were fighting over her at the beach, and I was all, this could be a throuple.
Yeah.
This
This is challengers.
this is my
But
challenge.
it was
I
I've seen
don't-
this film before, and I didn't like the ending.
so
That's
for
funny.
those of you who haven't seen the movie,
Why are you watching this
Bora
podcast?
has
Get the fuck out.
There's spoilers, son.
Sarah, you can't be so mean.
spoiled. You can't be mean. They're here to laugh. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Bora frick, where are my words? She's entrusted with her friend Yondu, who has to go get open heart surgery, to chase around this boy who she has a crush on, who she was going to give up heart surgery because she was like, I just can't not see this guy.
Also insane to me. Like,
Crazy.
she's like, you know what? I don't need to live for this man. And it's like, girl, no
This
man is
that
worth
helped
this.
me stand.
He's a man.
Crazy.
We do
I
have
was
to remember
very
they're like
confused in the
14.
That's
Are they
true.
14?
are?
Children.
Wait.
No, they're
the
not
Wikipedia said they were
children.
16.
They're about to go
Yeah,
to university.
16, whatever. Children.
Oh, yeah, they're about to go to
children. Yeah, I think they're in their junior year when the movie starts.
Okay.
Yeah, because she
I-
started college in 2002.
Hey,
started at, like,
represent,
29.
baby.
Allie,
Woo!
do you know
Or is that their
anything
second
about
year?
the Korean school system?
A little bit. I know
Because
that
there
they're
was okay.
yeah. Their summer
Oh, is it the
vacation
same?
is like our winter vacation, and their winter
Okay.
vacation is like our summer vacation. After winter vacation, they start like a different like the next school level or school grade.
That makes sense.
Yes.
That makes sense. But I was
Mhm.
also confused because there was maybe this has something to do with like the subtitles being wrong or whatever. but fucking one of them said, like, something, something, something until we graduate middle school. And I was like, what are you talking about? Middle school? I was so confused and also just really concerned because I thought I was watching a movie about a bunch of 12-year-olds falling in love. I didn't like that.
I don't know. I thought that was just because, like, that was when, what's his name? I'm forgetting everyone's name. This is perfect. Oh, when Wonho moves from New Zealand to Korea. But that doesn't make any sense because when Yeondu sees Wonho in Hyunjin's uniform, it's like right in the middle of their junior year. So that doesn't make sense.
No.
I'm confused.
He's truthfully only in Korea for like a year. I just want to point that out.
And it's the best goddamn year of his life, apparently.
And then he dies. He was never happy before, and he was never happy again.
No.
It's
Korea.
Crazy.
Being in Korea.
Being in Korea.
It's crazy.
R.I.P. Wonho.
Yeah. R.I.P. Wonho. I don't know.
Forever and always.
I don't know how he dies.
I want to know that. I want to know that.
He gave his heart up to the girl. He was like, this is your life. And he just had been living like on a heart, and it failed. Been living on her heart. They switched.
See,
you know that
because it was 2001, my brain just immediately went to 9/11.
Oh my god!
In New Zealand?
But that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, because
New Zealand's 9/11.
But he did go to New York for 9/11.
He was there. He saw the.
He was there. He witnessed it.
He went to stop it. Yeah. He tried to stop it.
He saw the future, and he was like, "I'm gonna stop it."
And he went.
I know how he died.
9/11 and a heart.
9/11.
He died my birthday.
Sarah was the only one who didn't know that he was going to die, and it was so funny because the note before she realized the note that she had written down before, was like, "Oh, that's so gross. He's crying because he's gonna leave her for like a few months," and then the next one is, "Wait, he died."
I thought it was cute, not gross.
Ew, that's so fucking nasty. Like, why are you as a man crying?
I love the men were so emotional on this. Like, we need more of that.
If you're a man, you can't cry. You have to hold it in.
I want to give a big fuck you to Maylena. Oh, my dog's barking. I want to give a big fuck you to Maylena. Because I was about to watch this movie, and then I was like, and then I saw Maylena's review, and I was like, oh, I'll read Maylena's review. And in it, on the Letterboxd review, no spoiler warning, by the way, it just says, I can't believe he died. And I was like, oh.
Why would you read my review? Have some spoilers.
I was like, what?
I don't care.
I saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, May. And then why did put on the spoiler thing on Letterboxd?
Notifications?
No, I was just checking Letterboxd. And then I was
like,
and then I saw your review, and then no spoiler box thing.
Sorry, it's just another button
that was
I don't want to hit.
Fuck Maylena.
I'm too lazy to hit.
I also thought that was crazy. I felt like reaching out and being like, hey, you actually have to mark that as a spoiler.
Reaching out is crazy. You're going through some things.
Oh god, the feds are after me now. I didn't mark it as a spoiler.
Helicopter.
When did he die? Like, I want to know, because I thought this was going to be a cute little rom-com, and then he's dead.
It was.
You know?
Oh,
it's realistic.
He had dead wife written all over him.
It's like the fault of
I clocked that shit immediately.
Dead wife montage.
Lena's so excited to talk about dead wife syndrome.
Because the first... Okay, let's talk... I want a little thing on the dead wife. The first time he appears, he's bathed in this beautiful golden light.
He's coming from the heavens.
Yeah, it's very romantic. almost every scene of him that focuses on him, beautiful, soft light, very glowy, nice
I
close
thought that was
up.
just the aesthetic of the movie.
That's what I thought. I
But
was
it's
all,
also
oh, this
the
is just how
dead wife
this
scene. No,
Everything else is
It's
bathed
like-
in
it's like this-
pastel. So I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
no. I was like, this is a dead wife, and this is his dead. They threw it off because they didn't have a dead wife montage every half an hour, but it's a rom-com, so they can't really do that. But there was something in the air. I knew he was gonna die, and then he did die, and I was like, oh, okay.
And then they did show his dead wife video at the end.
They
Oh,
did
that's
show
right.
he did
Montage
have
at
a
the end.
dead wife video.
Yeah.
Although it wasn't
And I was
really
like, where was this earlier?
about him, it was like from his point of view. It was like all the little videos he took. But then he gets his little
Yeah,
video at the
nice
end where
life.
he's like, hey,
Yeah.
I
This is
can't
a
wait to
really
see you
long
again.
Video. Crazy.
They-
That's
okay.
dead wife.
Which,
I just want to say, they never interacted that much. And he's like in love with her. Like,
No.
they were like best
I
friends. He
don't-
was her partner in the broadcasting club.
And we need to dismantle journalism, right? Like,
I would not
This
follow
is
them
man's
that fast.
opinion on journalism.
another thing we could blame journalism
Another little
on.
fun fact. The actress who plays
Yeah.
the present-day Nabura did not watch the video of Wonho beforehand, so her reaction was like genuine. That was
That's
real.
cute.
And then they show
She's
footage
adorable.
of 9/11 after it, which was crazy.
They had to cut that part out because it ruined
It was the
vibe.
it was news footage of the plane.
The test audience did not like
Like,
that.
the
They had to
night-
cut it out.
9/11 footage.
It suddenly the movie continues for another 2 hours. It flips genres. It's now like a revenge movie,
Have
like John Wick.
What?
Honestly.
he comes it's Die Hard. He comes out and he's like, he has to stop 9/11 though. What's that one movie? Is it Joe Keery or Andrew Garfield or Robert Pattinson? It's one of those white boys that are
You're
in
naming everyone.
Those were so.
You're
many.
naming all of Hollywood.
and there's like a movie where my dog is barking so much, I'm so sorry. There's a movie where it's like the end of the movie and he's in this building and it like pans out and he's in the Twin Tower. He's in one of the towers. Hold on.
What?
I'll find this. Give me a second. I think it's Robert Pattinson. This also may have
What
been a
movie is this?
Robert Pattinson 9/11
wild.
movie.
But yeah, okay. You say that.
Remember
you
me.
You knew that one who was gonna. Oh, never forget.
A 2010 American coming of age film. Hold on.
Is it Robert?
That's the wrong genre.
Is
That
it Bobby?
is Robert. I do remember. It is
I think
Bobby.
so.
Bobby Pattinson.
Patterson.
He's a father now, guys.
He is a father. With,
Yes,
Father?
he had a daughter.
I was gonna say
Oh, he
Sabrina
is a
Carpenter,
father.
not her.
Sabrina Carpenter. Wrong person.
Wrong.
9/11.
Wow.
Yeah.
Robert
He
Pattinson
died.
was in 9/11.
He was
And he
alive.
didn't stop it?
He wasn't Batman, yet he didn't know how.
Well, he was a bat, Edward,
That's
and he
true.
couldn't. He stopped that fucking car from
He's immortal.
hurting her. He could have stopped the plane. Disgusting.
The Batman 2 is about Bruce Wayne Batman
Stopping
stopping
9/11.
I love
What
that.
you don't know is that his
He's actually going back in time.
Back
to
in
stop
time.
9/11.
no the Matt Reeves Batman takes place in the year 2000, Y2K, which is where this movie comes in. Y2K. We witnessed Y2K in this movie, which was crazy.
Which is
is
not
crazy.
really Y2K fashion.
It was a really bad Y2K, but it was Y2K.
It was giving 70s. Like,
What?
It was giving
What?
70. That's also
Yeah.
not the right decade.
like the
No.
early 2000s, like some of the college bits they had it in, it was giving like Netflix 70s movies, you know? Like
No,
kind
I
of
get what you're
relative to
saying.
70s, you know?
Okay.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is it because they
yeah.
just immediately... Wait, no. I was gonna say it's because they made her hair as an adult wavy, but that doesn't make sense
Yeah.
either. Because the
I
70s was
do
more
love
about
that
straight
she
hair.
yeah. I do love that she discovered a curling iron once she got into
Graduated?
college. I thought that, and then she just stuck to that. It was really good. I was like, yeah, that straight hair was not doing
She was like,
anything
this
for me.
works
And
for me.
also, she like got highlights like immediately.
She glowed
Yeah.
up. College was a good time
She
for
was
her.
It's the
Trying.
time to do that.
The tomboy fashion. I will
Anyways.
say I did like some of her fits.
They're
Like, when
good
she was
fits, they just
younger,
weren't
they were good
90s.
fits. Yeah,
What about
I'm no 90s expert.
there was a girl that had insane glasses in that movie. She has like circle
the
The girl with the
glasses.
fuck-ass bob.
What
The
that she had a
glasses, she
fuck
has
ass
like a little
bob.
ponytail sticking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. For like the first hour and a half of the movie, and this movie is 2 hours long. For the first hour and a half, I could not tell anyone apart. That's not racist. I am Asian, but I couldn't tell anyone apart except for the girl with the fuck ass bob. That was
Clocked
the
her.
only one who I knew who that was.
She's not even the
'Cause
main
I was like,
character.
I know you.
She's a side character.
No, no, she's not. But I was like, I know exactly who you are by face value.
I know what you are.
I know what you are.
She also talks about like the end of the
Unicorn.
world. That's my Y2K truther. We need a movie about her. I know she
I
was
love
like
that.
She should've been the
doomsday
main
prepping
character.
in her apartment or whatever.
We needed a movie about the other guy. Because he makes some comment when he's like driving her to like
Oh,
the
he
train station.
does.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
Hyunjin.
I'm not the main character. I'm just the driver. And I was like, you know
Yeah.
what?
I also
Slay.
so
I was like,
aware
you're
King.
very
I also
genre
noticed
aware,
this.
King.
Yes.
Yeah.
It also goes into like a
Yeah.
crime movie for like a split second. Like they fight a gang. This gang never comes up again. There was a gang in the world, and she
So
fucking like roundhouse kicks a bottle.
I did not know she was good at Taekwondo. I thought that was her like imagining, like in her head, that she actually did that. You know? And then I was like, oh, this
you
is real.
thought
No,
that
no,
she
that's canon.
dreamt her
All of
She's
this
a
is
black
true.
belt.
Yes.
That's crazy.
No, it's completely canon that
Yeah.
this girl, she has like a black belt in Taekwondo. Because her dad makes kind of like a throwaway comment that he's like, I sent you to learn karate or like Taekwondo so that you're able to protect yourself and you're out here fighting gangs. And she's like, well, yeah.
No, yeah. It's
Good for her.
Which
This gang never comes
those
up
gangs
again.
were also 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
No.
they're like 14-year-old boys. Like, what's happening?
I know, insane.
Crazy.
I
It's
also
also
don't
crazy
understand
that, like-
the injury that she got from that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because she
Yeah.
like kicked the
I
bottle.
don't either.
How does that
She
work?
kicked
She
the
was on
bottle,
crutches
sorry.
for
and
like
then they ran like a mile. And,
Yeah.
Holding hands.
like, foot was
And that's a
fine.
throuple.
And that's a throuple.
no, they're children.
And that's when I was like, oh, this is Challengers.
It was
This
giving
is
Ferris Bueller
challengers.
in the museum.
Ferris
Everything
Bueller.
goes back to
Ferris-
Challengers.
Let me get it off. Like when they're looking at the art and
But
they're
obviously
holding
you the
hands.
Smiths.
My Ferris Bueller.
Insane.
It was-
And then she's on crutches for like a while
Too long.
because
Yeah.
she kicked the bottle.
Too
Oh my lord. Can we talk about the sweats underneath the uniform skirt? For the love of God. That was atrocious. I'm sorry. but
Sarah's biggest qualm.
the fashion. Like, girl, what did you wear?
Oh,
It was terrible.
It is terrible.
I
noticed
see
that
this in a
song.
lot of Korean dramas though when they have to wear a uniform. I think this is like
The
normal.
style.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think it's just because they have to wear the skirt, but they're like, I want to wear sweatpants, so they just wear the sweatpants under.
I wore a
know.
uniform for like half my life, and I never was allowed to wear sweatpants underneath my skirt. But you know what?
Did you
do
try?
you. I
Did you-
tried
Did you
for my
try?
tights one time, and I got dress coded.
Tights. Not even.
No,
You tried
not even
tights?
sweats.
Yeah,
Oh,
tights, and then I put
interesting.
socks on, and they're like, you can't wear that.
That's insane.
Catholic school.
Girl, it's tights and it's winter.
I'm
I'm
cold.
cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
You're making me wear this short ass skirt.
It
Love
was 'cause-
Catholic school.
Yeah. I love Catholic school. Fun time.
Get rid of the dress code. Not dress code. Get rid of
Look.
uniforms. Uniforms bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They are pretty
I
bad.
will say sometimes uniforms can be cunty, but they have to be right.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can move on from that.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
okay.
Anyway. We always talk about our Catholic school trauma. Every single time.
I know.
It's just. It's
Did we talk about it
bad.
last time? I don't remember.
We probably
I don't think
did.
we
probably
did.
blocked it out. Oh.
Well, that episode's probably been lost, so.
Hey! Knock
The
on
lost
wood.
episode.
It's fine.
Oh yeah, Hyunjin, I just want to say, this is my third time watching this movie, and I didn't realize until now how funny he is. He's so good, and it's
Yeah.
not even in, like, an obnoxious, like he's, like, the funny character. No, he's just, like, this is unfair that I'm supposed to be the main character, but I'm on the side, because he's conventionally attractive, he rides a motorcycle,
Yeah.
he's a little bit more
Which he
popular.
can't actually ride.
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
I don't know where you got
actually,
this.
I don't know.
He can't actually ride the motorcycle. But he
Who's giving
keeps
this
trying,
child
and I
a
respect
license?
that.
This is true. He can go straight. And
He can go
stop,
well,
which I think is all you
yeah.
need.
He's also rich by association of his father,
That's
which
right.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
It's crazy. Yeah, because he says when he's on that dinner date with Bora that his father owns more restaurants.
What the hell?
If she doesn't
Does he go
like
to
the
the pasta
Italian.
restaurant?
They're at an
Yes.
Italian place. I was like, what the fuck?
Which, by the way, insane.
Pasta's
Search
really
for
big in
things.
Korea, apparently.
Congratulations. I'm really happy for you guys. But yeah, he's rich, and I was like, okay, so at that point, I was like, okay, so we're gonna be talking about class struggle. This is Marxist now. It
This
wasn't.
gets into an intense
It's not.
debate about class differences.
I was like, okay, now we're gonna go into communism. Let's do it.
That's the whole point of the movie.
That's the whole point of the movie.
The
Communism.
whole point of the movie.
I was like, okay, now she has to choose between the rich one and the poor one.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
She's the choose.
No, there was no fight. There was
No,
no
I-
choice. It was
There was
so
no
clear from
choice.
the beginning.
I liked that. I did not want it to be cheesy, where she had to choose. You know?
No.
But she did it,
I
and I
wanted
was
it to be
very...
the most
happy.
cheesy.
The choice was between whether she betrayed her best friend or if she chose love. But there wasn't even really a choice in that either. They made the choice for her.
No.
Yeah, listen, I know this girl just got heart surgery and whatever, but, like, good God, calm down. Like, no,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Yeah.
It's,
You
It
gave
doesn't
her the
matter,
wrong
but also-
name.
I do side with her.
what? I do stand
I
by
am on her side, though. Well, because, okay, I might have read it wrong or whatever, but the whole point of that argument was that, like, it wasn't even about the boys, really. It was just, like, you have to stop babying me.
Now
Like, you
that's
have to
fair.
stop picking
Now
up
that's a
the
valid
all
argument.
over dead. And I'm pretty sure that was, like, the whole point. Like, the boys were, like, a secondary issue. The primary issue was, like, hey, girl, I'm not gonna fall over dead right now. You gotta calm down.
I'll be fine.
And I was like, I respect you, King.
That's real. That's a real argument.
But yeah.
That's true. Because
agree. But
it's
besides
also,
being a
like-
rom-com, this movie really was about the power of friendship.
The power of friendship.
God
The
bless.
If
power
I
of
asked
friendship.
you guys, if I
Power
asked you
before
guys to stalk a boy for me,
No.
okay.
I'd be
Yes.
like,
I
Kind of.
Sarah
Any
would.
takers?
Sarah
Any
would.
takers?
Sarah
I
would.
would. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Sarah would for the drama. I know
How
you
far?
How far?
do you want me to
How
go?
far are we?
would.
She's got
No,
binoculars.
okay,
She's like,
let's- Okay, hypothetically, we are all in the same area, and the person I'm asking you to follow is also in the same area. I just have to go to New York for heart surgery. So,
my
like,
heart's
but
giving.
but I need you,
You
to
just
like
have to find out
stop
like his
this guy
favorite song, his pager number, his
Which is
favorite
insane.
all of
shoes.
the important things.
Calling
Yeah.
him.
Calling
Mhm.
him.
I want you to find out his favorite color. If he likes dogs, things like that. All of the necessities that a girl needs.
I will do that. I will find that
Thank
information
you so
for you
much.
because I am
Thank
a
you so
loyal
much. Okay.
friend.
Yes,
Yeah.
unlike Emily.
You know, it can end here. It's fine.
Oh,
It can
sorry.
end right now today.
I would not stalk the boy. But
The
I
girl?
would like to hear about it.
If I asked you to stalk a girl for me,
No, because women go through enough.
I wouldn't stalk a girl. I'd
Could
stalk
you,
a man.
Melina?
that's right. I'm sorry, women. I'm sorry.
Yeah. What the hell, May? Misogyny.
Apologize
I'm sorry.
to women.
Well,
I can't see shit.
I'd stalk a man.
But yeah, with
I
the
like the
power of
payphone.
friendship, I think about the payphone. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I love the aesthetics of this movie. I love the colors and stuff, and just something about that payphone is so magical. It's so cute.
It's a Target.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's
what?
a Target.
No, it is cute.
A
No.
Target.
what?
Alright, she's not gonna explain that. Let's keep going, guys.
Okay.
Doctor Who.
Whatever.
Oh, a
Like the
TARDIS.
phone
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you said a
Oh.
Target. I was like, the
I
fuck
see.
is
I
what's
thought you
in
meant
there?
Target.
It's a portal.
I heard Target
TARDIS.
too.
Mhm.
Target.
In what way?
TARDIS.
Hard disc.
Are you
I don't
a
know.
Whovian, Sarah?
No.
Have you seen
I wish I
Doctor Who?
was.
You
I've
wish.
seen a couple episodes.
No, you don't.
I've seen the episodes with like the angels that like move.
Oh, the
Oh, yeah.
blinking ones.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I will say.
You like
The
weeping
The
angels
Weeping
or something
Angels?
like that?
The Weeping Angels. That's what it
That's
Uh-huh.
a scary episode. I remember that
That's
one.
scary.
I've never seen an episode of Doctor Who, but I had a cousin who was really into them for a minute.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very.
I was
2013.
into Supernatural,
No.
That's worse.
Ooh.
which I think is worse.
How much
That's
of
like the
Supernatural
American
did you
Doctor Who.
watch?
I got up to season 13, I think, which is like and I had
Girl.
Allie, were you watching it like live, like as it was airing?
no, I was binging
Okay, good.
this. I had a formula for. I was finishing seasons in like a week.
They're like that's
Oh
like classic.
my-
They have
That's
the regular
network
TV model as
television.
well. Like
24 episodes, hour long.
Were they 24?
yeah, it's a
Oh,
it was a
something like
CW.
that.
and,
Is it 24 episodes?
It was like
yeah.
It was a real show.
It's a real show.
Yeah.
It's a real show.
I don't
guys.
remember.
Hey,
It's a real show. You can find this show today. I think it's on. Is it on Netflix still? Yeah.
I think it's
Which
on
is where I
Netflix.
was
yeah,
watching.
it is on Netflix. 'Cause
I was
parents
watching
started
it my
watching
senior. Oh, it's not a bad show. It just goes on for too long, and then it gets weird. They
And
start
then-
running out of ideas.
And then he goes to Super
told my-
Hell.
He goes to
Riverdale.
Super Hell so many times. I told my parents to, if they're gonna watch Riverdale, to stop after season 5, because that's where it starts getting bad, and I know this because I did watch Supernatural.
Yeah, and Carly.
And then I
it's
stopped
Supernatural.
season 6. No, Supernatural. What did you think I said?
Oh, you said
You said Riverdale.
Did I say Riverdale?
Yeah.
You said Riverdale with your whole chest.
Yeah, you're like, I was like, oh. I was like, because in my mind I was like, that's a
I thought
bold
we were talking about
statement to make about
Supernatural.
Riverdale, that after season 5 it gets bad.
Okay.
Your parents?
I'm,
Like Riverdale?
I don't remember saying Riverdale, so we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. I watched Supernatural. I only watched Riverdale up to season 2. I watched season 2 and then I stopped because I was like, it just got so bad. But I watched Supernatural.
Not bad.
I stopped at season 6 because it got really bad. But it was a good show until
I didn't stop watching till season 12 was bad because they had too many plot lines, And then at the end, they tried to wrap them up in one episode, and I was like, that's weird.
You get one episode to do this.
One episode.
Insane.
What
Insane.
other 2013 interests are we in?
What else
you're
was
back
there?
on Blair
What was
Bill.
this?
What?
Yeah.
I heard. What did you say, Matt?
You're in your Dan and Phil phase again.
I love Dan and Phil.
I saw your letterbox.
No!
We all
That
saw
was the
it. It was
craziest
public.
I saw your letterbox.
Alright, guys. I did watch the Dan Howell comedy special. And I got some opinions. I'm taking over for a little bit. It's bad.
Wait a minute.
It's so bad.
You hearted it. You
But because
liked
I
it.
love him. I love him so much. I've loved him since I was 10. And I am a full-blown adult now. And so I like seeing him. But his jokes are so millennial cringe humor. It is so bad.
Yeah.
It's also like neoliberal millennial cringe humor. Like he's trying to say something political and it's just not anything. It's nothing, truthfully. It's but I love
That's
him
the
so
Dan
much.
brand. No.
We
have to get over it.
I was
Are we
literally
all reverting back?
What?
We're all reverting back to our 2013 selves.
I
guess. What was
I
I into
feel
in
it.
2013?
I'm going full circle. Hunger Games? We're back, baby. Like,
We're back.
We're
No,
back.
but Hunger Games is like actually having a good moment.
No,
It is-
it's like
it's
you're
real.
you're not the only one going back to the Hunger Games, Sarah.
No, yeah.
yeah.
I'm reading Mockingjay
Like,
right
I
This
now.
is not like a shameful reversion.
You're not done?
No, because I read like 9 books in between. I haven't
been
even
a
read.
year.
I've been not reading right now. I've been watching Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil, Dan and Phil.
Oh,
I
the
did
movie.
notice that you went to like a week without logging a new film on your letterbox, and I was like, what is Emily doing?
I was actually finishing up the last book I was reading. I was so into On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous. I was like, I have to read this.
I
Is
saw
this
that review.
the first time you've read it?
Yes.
But you're such a big. I was confused about this.
I like
'cause
his
you're
poetry.
Such, like a big Ocean Young. Yeah.
I've never read his
I
prose.
can't believe you haven't read this book before. Wow.
I love his poetry.
Interesting.
I've never read his
Big
prose.
fan.
And I was like, oh,
No.
this-
I've never read it either.
you want it, Sarah? You have like 9 of my
No,
other
it's
books.
Good.
I gotta read your 2 books. That's next on my list.
I love you. You've been saying that for 4 months now. It's next to it's okay. Dan
It's
and
coming,
Phil.
It's coming.
Dan and Phil. You can't even
No.
see that.
Oh my. You can't get that away. Alright.
What do you have against gay people?
Guys, we
I'm-
need to start
I'm
talking
back.
about
I'm-
this movie.
We gotta talk about this movie.
Everything. I have everything against gay people.
Gotta talk about the movie. Oh my. Anyways. Well, my book is over. Anyways.
Dan and Phil. Dan and Phil, I love you.
This
Did you
movie
see that
is
tweet
about the
where
power of
someone
friendship.
was like, sorry.
No, go. I
Keep
need to
going.
hear about the
What am I gonna
tweet
say?
now.
Did you see that tweet where it was like Pride Month is almost over, all of you gays have to go back into the closet now?
I've seen
Yes.
several tweets of that.
You guys have to disappear now.
Go back. No,
You have to go back.
You have to go back. To go
Even
back.
my coworker, I don't remember what we were talking about, but I said like Pride Month's over now. He's like, "That's right, I'm straight again." And I was like, "What?"
Oh no, it ends.
I'm straight. Oh my god.
So sorry, gay people. Deserve
I
better.
was
I'm
like
so sorry,
rather
gay
nice.
people.
Then tell my coworker about this podcast. Just cause
What?
Oh, I did. He follows us now.
we're not close
Oh,
yet.
if you're
We're not
hearing
close
this,
yet. What if you're besties by the time this comes out? I don't fucking know that person.
Okay, we can go back to the
Go back to this
I'm
movie.
sorry.
Let's go into this movie.
I'm sorry for derailing us.
Wait, guys, I'm gonna glue a caterpillar while we speak.
What?
Okay. It's for work. I'll be back.
What? You-
Sarah's sleeping.
We're in the middle of a podcast.
She's fully left.
commercial break. Commercial break. Where even are we in the
Okay.
movie? What are we talking about? Oh, I had more to say about love and friendship because I think that this movie is just as much about friendship as it is about love. Because Nabora has this cute little line in the email that she deletes and she doesn't show Yondo, but Yondo finds it later, where she says maybe love and friendship aren't that different. And I think that's true.
Heart.
It was cute.
Making a heart sign.
That is very
And I
cute.
think about
Although
it's cute. Yeah.
I
What are
will
your
say
thoughts?
there were a couple of times where I thought that Bora was not a great friend to her friend that was getting open heart surgery.
I don't think anyone's really that great of a person in this movie.
I don't think I don't think any of them are that great of people because they are like 17 years old.
Yeah,
and
they're
you are
teenagers.
inherently a terrible person. You know, but I
She's
do
just
think
a
that
girl.
like she's literally, I know she's just a girl and she's allowed to just be a girl, but oh my god, girl. You have to be a little bit better about not flirting with your friends and crush the wrong one. Yeondu. Not Yeondu. Yeondu is the friend. I'm so sorry. Hyunjin.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Like she was not right about that. She was wrong. That was the point of the movie.
No, but when she
Hyunjin
thought that
is
it was Hyunjin, she wasn't really doing a lot to like dissuade him. You know?
Yeah,
But she
I
literally
like,
was.
really wasn't.
She was
Shouldn't
trying
she
her
go
best.
to
She
go
could have
away?
tried a little harder. I
She
think
did
she
try
could
to
have
go
She
like,
probably
I
could have
don't
tried
know,
a little harder.
kicked him in the nuts.
She's good at that. We
Yes.
did see that she's good at that.
What else do you have, Allie?
What else?
Oh my god,
man.
that brother! What
What
happened to the
figure?
fucking brother?
I have no clue.
He
I
dies.
don't care.
He like just died.
The little
He didn't
boy
I think it was
collapsed.
like a car accident. I think he got hit.
Was he in a car accident?
He got hit.
Because I swear there was another car on that street when she shows up. There's the ambulance, but then there's another car.
Oh, I
If I'm
thought that was
remembering
just like nosy neighbors.
I thought that was
Parking
just-
their car right in front of the ambulance.
I gotta know what's happening.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They're like, oh, you know, about to do something, and then the brother's like dead. It happened so fast. He's dead, and then he is alive, and it's like nothing happened. It's like, what the fuck?
What's the
I wrote in my notes
fine.
that her brother was
What the
not
hell?
the one I was expecting to go to the hospital. Like, I truly thought it was literally anyone else.
Yeah.
Because because you thought Wonho was gonna die. Or like you knew he was gonna die. But you didn't know
I
he
was
was
like,
gonna die that way.
No, but I was like, someone's gonna go to the hospital, and it's either Wonho or Yeondu.
And
neither of them.
It was the brother.
It was neither, and that pissed me off.
It's called a
Hate
red
being
herring, my friend. The brother.
Red herring. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I am making a caterpillar for work. Still mind
Right.
you.
For all of our audio listeners out there, Sarah is currently doing arts and crafts.
She has pipe
She has
cleaner,
Elmer's
glue,
glue.
like, it... actively making
Something.
something.
Caterpillar. She's on the clock.
There's
getting her
work
bag.
right
Sarah's
now.
on the clock.
This is unpaid
She's
labor.
getting her bag because we're not getting a bag from this podcast, which if you would like to change that.
Great segue.
If you would like to
Subscribe
support
to
us
our
so
Patreon.
Emily's laptop doesn't explode once more, please.
There is no Patreon to subscribe to. You can, however, subscribe to the YouTube channel. This is actually the wrap up. I'm not done yet. I don't know what I want to talk about, but I'm not done yet. No wrap up.
Okay, I will say, speaking of, what's his fucking name? Unho, dying or whatever, when he was reading out, like, the voiceover, the letter to Bora, or whatever, like, his love confession, I really thought that it was a suicide note.
Why would you think that?
And this is my death.
I can see that.
I don't
I understand,
know,
I
but I
understand.
was like, cause I had decided that he was gonna die by the end of the movie at that point when he started reading the letter. So I was like, okay, so she stood him up for their date or whatever. That's fine. And now he's gonna go commit suicide.
Which is very in character for him.
Which was in character, I think.
He cried when they left.
He's dramatic, so you know.
But that doesn't mean okay. I don't agree with this, but alright.
You know, but for the listeners out there, he didn't commit suicide. He died in a nondescript way that we never see. I also thought that we were gonna flash cut to a scene of his death.
It did not happen.
Just him in like the coffin.
We didn't get to see. Well, when I was watching it, I was picturing in my mind that he gets into a car accident.
Like the brother.
That just seemed.
He was actually the one that killed the brother.
The brother
like, I gotta get him out of the way.
Well, that's what you think.
According to Wikipedia, it was an accident of some sort.
9/11. Well, that wasn't an accident. That was intentional.
That was not an accident.
That was not.
People knew that was gonna happen.
I do want to. I had in that scene where he's reading out the letter. Before that, because Bora has stood him up on his date, sent Yondu instead. Or Yondu is throwing herself at this man, who's just she's
no,
like, I'm here for this date that you didn't. No, is this the other one?
Well, the suicide letter / love letter happens after. It happens during the hospital scene.
No, but it.
Because she stands him up. Because she's at the hospital. Yeah, but there
stands him up at the movie theater
before date. Yeah.
It was in that moment. Yeah. It kind of like cut. But he had his letter that he was gonna give her at the movie theater date. His
suicide
confession, which did not happen. Suicide note. But he has. By the end of that date, when they meet up again, and she's like, "Sorry, I stood you up. I shouldn't like whatever." He has a cell phone, and he says, "Call me on this cell phone," and I'm convinced. I'd like to think that he does that because she says that she just had no way to contact him, and I'd like to think that after that movie, he went and he bought a cell phone, which in 1999 would have been $475. Which
is also crazy considering that he's not the rich friend. He's the poor one.
He's the poor one. For his girl?
Damn. That's true love.
But for his girl, anything. No, for real.
If he would,
he's not buying a cell phone. If he's not buying a cell phone so that you can contact him. If he wanted to.
If he would, he would.
I love that R.I.P. Bora, who never got over him because she thought that she was just being mega ghosted.
Like 20 years later.
Yeah.
30 years later. No.
I think
it was like
no. 10?
No, because his brother was
wouldn't have been 30.
Yeah.
20? Yeah.
Is the part... Oh, I guess so. No! Yes? I thought the part... I'm getting a timeline confused. I thought that when she sees the video and she sees, all these different things, I thought that was, like, after college. It's been a couple years.
Yeah, that
was after college.
Well,
what's the 30 years?
Was it 30 years?
Like,
I don't know.
No, it's 20 years.
Between, I think 2002 is when she stops kind of hearing from him. And then it's like present day, so 2022, when she gets the video and she visits his brother and she finds out that he's actually deceased and not mega ghosting her.
Damn. Well, he is ghosting her beyond the grave.
In a different way.
It's 2019 when she gets the letter, because I remember the note said that.
There was a note?
Right.
A suicide
note. Yeah.
I was not paying enough attention. I'm so sorry.
Suicide is the note.
Suicide. I do think it's weird that his brother just put together an entire exhibition of his dead brother's stuff. That was his brother. That was the 5-year-old brother that he was talking about that lived in New Zealand.
That's crazy.
Did you think that was a random dude?
I thought, like, hold on. What's his face? The rich guy did, like, a transformation.
Oh, you thought that was Hyunjin.
Who did, like, I thought he, like, because everyone changed, like, clothes and everything, I was like, oh, he just got, like, work done.
No, that was his brother.
Which I knew
yeah,
was
but I
his
thought
name is Joseph.
Yeah.
His
name is Joseph, first of all. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, they're actually, I don't know why. I was gonna say they're from New Zealand. I don't know if that means anything.
Well, we don't know if they're actually from New Zealand.
Yeah, we don't. I think they're actually from Seoul.
I think the younger brother grew up in New Zealand because he stays behind with the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
I also like his little side comment where he tells Bora, like, I grew up hating you because I thought you were gonna take my brother. What a crazy thing to say!
I grew up fucking hating you. I think you're the worst person, actually.
Insane.
I have mad respect for him. I don't know, but it's also, I have mad respect for him, like, yeah, get your feelings off of your chest, but also, you're telling your dead brother's ex-girlfriend, one, you hate her, and two, oh, by the way, your ex-boyfriend is dead and has been for 20 years now. It's just, like, without a pause in between those two statements.
Were they actually
Peace and love,
exes?
Ringo Starr.
Situationship.
You were a situationship, you know?
Right.
My third RIP goes out to the guy who Bora goes on a blind date with, and who also has the same name as Wonho, and he's like, yeah, my name's Wonho, and she just bursts into tears.
And he's like already awkward. Like, it's already bad what's happening.
Yeah.
And then
he's apologizing to everyone, being like, I didn't do anything, she just started crying, this is not my fault.
I feel so bad for this man.
For him.
I do too.
R.I.P. to Wonho the second.
The second.
Wonho 2.0.
It could have been Wonho, yeah. She could have just chose another Wonho.
But she didn't.
Also, she's like a voiceover. She's like a voice actor now. She's
which she got from being in the broadcasting club.
Shout out journalism. This is what it can get you.
And this is why everyone needs to be a part of journalism, because then you can become a voiceover actor for commercials, hair commercials.
Yes.
In Korean.
My teacher that got fired does that.
What?
Alright!
Yeah. Shout out high school computer teacher. He's got fired for texting a student, and now he's a voice actor for Genshin Impact. I hope you watch this video.
What the hell?
Holy
Why can't that happen?
That's insane lore drop. I need you all to know that has never been said to us before. But that is not a fake reaction from any of us. We literally all jaw dropped, did not know that was real.
Sarah, why didn't you tell us this before?
I don't know, it adds drama, you know?
She's mysterious. She's just cool and mysterious.
She was waiting for this exact moment to tell us, because she saw the future. And she knew that we would be talking about this.
That's insane. Wow.
Yeah. I don't think he's this.
Well,
did you name drop him? What's his name?
Let's not name drop anyone.
I don't think I can do that.
If you are listening to this, you know.
If you're listening, you know. You remember me, Sarah, from your computer class, 9th grade. Yeah. You said I wouldn't amount to anything. Here I am. I'm kidding. He did not say that.
Oh! I was gonna... I was like, what is this? My band? My high school band experience?
Sarah!
Anyway,
wow.
I guess the one big thing I was really excited to talk about, though, was the aesthetic of this movie. And I think it's just something that a lot of Korean shows and movies do. Because it's just so, like, cozy. I don't know what it is. I know some of y'all did actual, like, film classes in school. Wow, it's so cute and cozy. And it's my favorite part about watching this movie. They're just like glowing.
It's very pastel. It's very
Very
soft.
pastel.
A lot of
Yeah.
soft.
The colors were all so saturated.
So saturated.
And I love it. They were so saturated. I was like, this is what
Giving
Technicolor
Twilight.
we could have Technicolor again if we just saturate.
We cannot have
everything.
Technicolor again. It's actually impossible
This is the
to
closest
Technicolor
we'll ever
again.
get.
This is my Technicolor.
Technicolor. This is my Technicolor. This is the modern Technicolor.
Modern Technicolor.
They're doing it
This is
right,
the
the Koreans. And
Mhm.
thank you so much.
God
I don't know if
bless.
I don't know if anyone else is doing it, but they're doing it, and it looks great.
Thank you,
I know that
Korea.
my Filipino rom-coms do it, so I do think it's just like an Asia thing. So thank you, Asia.
Oh,
God bless.
thank you, Asia.
Thank you, Asia.
Thank you, Asia.
God bless
Thank
Asia.
you, Asia.
Mhm. All right. I think that is it of this mess of an episode. Thank you all for tuning in. You can find us. Oh, subscribe and like this video on YouTube, on Spotify, wherever you're listening. And follow us on Instagram. We're on what's our handle? Brats
In
Brats
the
in the
back
back
row.
row. On Insta,
What do you think it
Spotify,
is?
and YouTube.
And soon Apple Music.
I don't know.
If M figures it out.
And soon
On
Apple Music.
I'll figure it out.
How exciting.
Whoa.
Shout out to Apple Music
Great.
users. I represent all of you.
The 1%.
Oh.
The 1%.
1%.
This is an
Ah.
elitist thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
The class divide. I use Apple Music.
Next week, where we're talking about Sarah's pick. I'm not saying what it is. It's a surprise, but
I
next week
forgot what
Sarah's
it was. Yes.
We'll remind you later. And I
We'll
forgot.
remind you when we're off camera.
It's a
We're off
surprise
mic.
for all of us. We don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Sarah doesn't know what it is. You all don't know what it is. It's gonna be so
It's gonna
exciting.
be fun.
We're
See
gonna
ya
find out on
in 2
the
weeks.
day of.
Oh.
Bye.
We'll see you.
Peace and love. Peace and love.